Um, I need one of these for every purse and for the car from the beauty supply store. This is like my favorite lip gloss. Why am I fake? That's because I need to go back in my purse. All right, welcome you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm excited because I want to try doing messages with this mini Uno deck that I got from the Dollar Tree. Um, yeah. I do read with like playing cards, but I've never read with Uno cards. So I'm definitely gonna use these. Oh, they are so cute. Um, they are so cute. Okay. Oh, they're so cute. Um, I really don't want y'all to see. My nails are so bad. I can't get them off. That's the problem. I need to uh take them off. I had the opportunity. I just didn't want to go to get them taken off. So they look good from a distance. Y'all can't even tell. But who up close? Okay. But anyway, they are so cute. Okay. I have to remember my nails aren't done so I don't try to show y'all the card anymore. But they are so freaking cute. Okay. I can't wait to use those. Anyway. Hmm. All praise to the Most High. Trust your intuition over mine. Hey, Tiff. Okay. It seemed like, ugh, something. Is it weird? Do it look weird? I turned this lighting button on. Better off. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Do it make a difference? Something look weird to me. It don't. Okay. Really. All right. Thank you. All right. So we're just doing a general. But I'm so excited. I don't know if you were in here when I first started, but I'm using a little mini Uno deck. I'm so excited to use it. It's so cute. It's adorable. Okay. All praise to the Most High. Trust your intuition over mine. I don't know why I'm so giddy and happy now. I know, it's so freaking cute. I got woke up. Oh, that's why. Because I can't stand to get woken up like in the middle of my sleep. But it was so peaceful. My son woke me up actually, so I knew something woke him up. And he woke me up, but it was so peaceful. And then, I did get some more sleep while my son was still up, but God had to talk to me. And what I realized is something was put on me yesterday or tried to attach to me yesterday that was not my burden to carry. It was not mine. And he just helped me to push through what was, like how I attracted it. But mostly he just removed it from me. So that's where this happiness is coming from. I'm like, why am I so giddy right now? But that's it. And also probably high off of coffee. Sometimes we need less sleep. I don't believe in that. I need my 8 hours, but 10 is too much. But I need my at least 6 to 8. But sometimes we need less. So, all right, let's get these messages. Oh shit. We tapping into somebody' love life first. I did not mean to pick this deck up, but here we are. Your intuition is blocked. You're having heart fog, mixed signals. Someone's giving mixed signals. It's mostly because they know they messed up. So they probably have feelings for you, but at the same time, they have to kind of pretend or mask or either exaggerate or um, they're either exaggerating that their feelings are bigger than they actually are, or they're pretending that their feelings don't exist, or they're masking their feelings like passive aggressiveness, mm, making fun of something that's not really funny, or throwing something back lighthearted, but they know it's not lighthearted because it didn't come in lighthearted. Something like that. Okay. Um, I think it's coming from knowing. See, their intuition is black, so they're actually blinded. They're actually blinded, but they feel somebody is blinded, but they so secure or confident about something. Like it feels like it's coming from within, almost like a seed being sown. But it's like, how did it get there? Or um, it's not called invincible. It's the one where they take the pill and they kind of become invincible, limitless. Okay, so it's like someone put a pill in there. um, they're feeling this excitement, this thrill, this high, really, and not fully understanding why, but it feels as if they could honor it or allow it to take over them, even though they can't see, like they can't see the ground beneath their feet. I hope this is God that you're feeling this with, because this kind of feel like somebody that is intoxicating you with all of these feelings and emotions and it's good time, but this ride could end dramatically or drastically or harshly or something like that. Like cold reality would end this daydream or something like that. But if it's God, or if this is someone's higher nature, someone's higher self, it's a hawk that just flew over the building. So, yeah, like protection. Okay, so maybe this is a high that you're riding. It's someone who's giving you good energy, but it's mixed signals, and that's because they're still not fully ready to embody that truth. Although for you, you could be ready to. Sometimes it's not about what someone else is ready for. Sometimes it's what you're ready for. Like you're receiving something from someone before they are able to say it to you or before they are able to communicate themselves to you. You could be actually extremely intuitive, but your inner knowing, it probably, this would be like your instincts or your ability to kind of read behind the scenes really comes to you when you can't see anything. So it's like in your silence and your solitude. For some of you, you probably feel like this person is fucking rude as hell, or like, why are they trying to disturb your peace? Because the mixed signals and pretending they wear a mask, like they don't want to be bothered and shit. And then the moment that you like literally are not bothering them and you decide to step away, hey, D7 son, welcome. When you decide to like walk away and do your own thing, you sitting there, and some of you are sitting in meditation, some of you are sitting in peace, some of you are just, zoning out, watching TV, scrolling, trying to do mindless things that keep you out of your head, especially if this person is just living up in there rent free. And then energy, ecstasy, bliss, excitement, thrills, all this energy of a good time. Yeah, because I'm hearing assholes. Somebody gets pissed. Somebody gets pissed. Okay, are you dealing with? You're dealing with a trickster spirit. I was gonna ask the question, but that spirit answering it. You're dealing with a trickster spirit. It's somebody who would withhold what is good from you, but they can't withhold what is good from you because you're due. It's because you only sow good seeds into whoever this person is. So when they detach from you, what you receive is what they've been withholding. And they're still an asshole because they withhold it from you, but you can't help but to love or care about this individual because it's like, well, this is what you're holding back. This is how you really feel. This is what you really want. But then there are mixed signals because we have this bluff, this pretending. I'm trying not to show y'all the cards today because of my nails, but because that bluff, that mask, this is giving death energy. You definitely don't have to see with death. It used to only be Scorpio, but I'm getting like Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn for some reason, particularly here. So devil energy is probably significant. King of Wands energy is probably significant. They're attractive, magnetic, energetic. They vibe high, extremely high. Like typically, they could be like the most high in the room. And that's not an exaggeration. That's the truth. So, but it was seen as if you were exaggerating because you have to have this is not something that's shown. Like there are a lot of people who have intuition that probably can't even see this person. There's something more that you have to have than just intuition or just like you just gotta you have to have a heart. This person has a heart. They have a heart. They have a soul. I don't care how cold it is. I don't care how bruised or damaged it is. They keep their heart. They keep their soul. They carry the burden that it like they could be cold, ice cold. Cold hands, warm heart. They could be ice cold, but a heart of gold. So of course it's mixed signals. You got mixed feelings. They're a mixed bag. They're a mixed bag of contradictions, and this is giving confusion. Get my life off the table. Just kidding. Man, what's going on in your love life? Oh my God. Possibilities in reverse. All right. So this feels like a dead end is really what it feels like. So it feels like a high ride, a good time. It doesn't really matter who's sowing these seeds for this person, whether it's them, whether it's a trick, whether it's God. It's like whoever you are, you can afford to ride it for a little bit because even if it's not what you're seeing, it is what you truly believe that that person is capable of. It's what you want to receive, even if that person is not going to be the physical vessel that brings it to you. Right. So you don't really have a reason to reject that energy. And honestly, it's kind of like your energy. It's I feel like it's the energy that you've sown into this person that they also hold and have. But when they decide not to act on it and when they detach, they have to give it back. But the reason that you feel called toward this person, even when they're not detaching from you, is because they're holding on to a part of you, a piece of you. All the pieces of me. That song, is it Ashley? Yeah, her name was Ashley Simpson. It's an old song. So silence. Okay. Yeah, this is no contact. You're not seeing or hearing from this person. You can't, or you're not seeing them in the 3D. It's a stalemate. The situation is, it's like hit a dead end, a brick wall. They're a brick wall. But they have blocked emotions. They feel like something about the situation is just fucked up. This is messed up, because they do have these feelings, they have these emotions, but there's no opportunity, or there's no, what is the blockage here? Because it has intimacy, right? The bonding, the connection that you would need for there not to be mixed signals. Because sometimes you don't need to communicate and talk about things. The words could get in the way or fuck up what you're trying to really say. Sometimes you just need to be close to feel, to sense. But there is a blockage even there. So what's intimacy? Or even if you're not in that person's physical presence, the heart needs to be open. So somebody's heart is not open. And that could have to do with something else that they're dealing with. I don't know why, but this looks like winter time. So like I was saying, yes, someone could have went cold. Oh, they went cold, but they're not depleted. So see, that's what I'm saying. Someone is defending and protecting. Okay, but somebody else, someone's pretending around them. But this person is protecting. Maybe because of pretenders. So they're like in a protection mode. They're not depleted though. They're not even drained. And whatever the situation is that they were dealing with is temporary. It's not, this is a long journey in reverse. Depletion in reverse. Drained in reverse. Whoever this person was, for you to believe that the energy you get from them, that is real, like, that's still who they are. Even if they're not operating like that. That's what I was hearing too. Different hats. You have to, this is a ghost. You have to think of this person, honestly. I mean, it's already, this is already the outer limits. This is already, anytime intuition is on the table, or you're feeling things or sensing things with your sixth sense, it's already gotten outside of reality. Okay, outside of the physical, already manifesting. You're already into something scientific or theoretical. Yeah, theoretical theater. Yeah, the mask. The mask. Hello. Okay. Somebody is definitely funny, silly. Oh, they silly. I'm Okay, they will get in your head fast. I'm literally now, I'm just seeing Jim Carrey, The Mask. I'm just seeing him dancing and doing all this stuff, and that's distracting, but in a funny way. So yeah, they have a heart of a child. Their inner child is very healed. This is a good person. You have to think of them though, like oh, this is the part I was about to get to. It's just crazy. So I had to kind of prepare the scene for you to understand why I'm saying this. But you have to see them like a private eye, a private, like, yeah, a private eye, private investigator, an assassin, a secret agent, something like that. It would help you to understand how it feels, as if, like, who are they? Okay, they're all the things that you've seen and more that you haven't seen. Now someone's cursing this person because there's a certain part of this person. It's only the people who have ever had this part of this person. Let me tell you, the the part that you sense and feel, but you may not be sure is real because it has not manifest fully for you with this person, that intimacy, their ability to truly confide in, believe in, trust in, give of themselves, open up, okay, be real and honest and open and emotional with you. That part of them is probably the part, is their divine feminine energy, but it has been misused and abused. This person lends out their feminine energy. They lend it out. I don't think that they have to do that with you, which is why you pour your feminine energy into this person, and when they detach from you, they have to give it back. But there are other karmic energies, okay? So your divine feminine energy, which is why you don't have to take from them, you give to them. But they deal with others who they have to give to get from. They cannot give freely, okay? Their divine feminine energy is it's held. It's could be in lockup. They can have work to do, spiritual imprisonment, karmic sentences, blah blah blah. It doesn't matter, but they're like lending that out, and then it's not always used. It's not always reciprocated or given back in the same condition that it was offered. It's been misused and abused, and those individuals, when they take that power back, when they take that energy back, they curse them, they hex them verbally, through spell work, sex magic. They curse them if it's just negativity, but mentally they desire that part of them that became almost like a life force, a life source to them. They never want anyone else to have it. They don't want them to be able to expose that. And that's really an entity. It's an entity. So it tries to keep them hidden or unseen. And there's too many people operating. They have a lot of people that have been feeding on them. You have to wait till they get sick and tired of it. It'll be like, is it the Matrix, where they all pile on top of them, and then it has to be that moment where like all the agents pile on top of them. Yeah, they wear masks. Spiritual realms, this person probably works with a lot of different entities, so they're like rogue contract worker, free. But it mean that people aren't constantly trying to attach them to a lot of these people that they offer themselves to or that they let in, they actually work for these entities. So their job is to not allow them freedom, to not let them go. Some people become vicious when this person like pushes for distance, when there's separation. I have the distance card here. Separation, space, blockage. Yeah. So they're trying to distance themselves from whoever the pretender is. They're also blocking out anything that doesn't ring as true. I feel like this person is offering a mirror to you, some way to work through whatever this issue is. Almost like yeah, because the mixed signals, heart fog, ecstasy, something that gives you pleasure but also has the potential for pain. It's like the higher you go, the lower you could go. So if you're apprehensive and afraid or cautious, it's with good reason with this person. It's they have to reveal themselves. You have to see this truth. You have to see this too. But right now, people are plotting on, like I said, they have pretenders. There are people who are plotting on their vulnerability. So, see, and we have peace and we have time in reverse. So right now, they're not in the energy of being able to be free spirited and adventurous and take risk and open themselves up and put their heart out there. Like, they can't spare that because it would disturb their peace. They don't have enough peace to give. So, that's what I feel like what you want from this person is like a peace of mind. They don't got the time. They don't have the time to instill a peace of mind in you. So that means that they have a lot on their plate. I'm also hearing like they don't have the extra like peace to give you. So they actually could use some peace right now currently. Like, reassurance is not like, that's probably why they detached. They probably assume that detachment. um oh, see, it depends on who you are. Depends on who you are. Some crumble and fall when they detach. See, people haven't paid back yet. They're waiting to receive. They can't even move and operate fully in this energy of coming towards someone to pour into or to give until they get back what they're due. Somebody's angry or has a lot to say. Um, it's just too much confusion, too much devil energy, too much devil energy. That's the heaviness, that's the weight. That's when all of the agents are operating at the same time. All of the minions are operating at the same time. Like in the movies when they have the cults and the covens and the witches and the warlocks, and they're doing their conjuring and their spells. They're all, it's all weird and creepy, dark, scary. They're doing these conjurings. They're all in a circle together. So this is happening everywhere. It's just a bunch of people of the same frame of mind, connected to the same low vibrational energy or entities, seeing the same emotional response to you at a particular time. They're all doing it together. So there is spell work and seances that are happening because of an energy that is united, or people who are operating in some kind of unity on a low vibrational energy, and all of that energy is being focused on you. And this is what is happening to them. So I'm gonna say whoever the fuck this is, highly protected, highly protected. The fact that the heart is even this pure, the fact that when they detach, you actually get something from them. Okay, they should be on empty. They're not. So that they are protected. But with all of that happening at one time, there is like a need to conserve. It's like they have to make their moves count. They can't just waste their time, waste their energy. It means too much. It means too much for what they're trying to accomplish. Yeah, okay, I got a lot of green here. The heart chakra. Heart chakra is definitely open, and particularly they could be open and willing to give and receive from like everything, like one person. But it's a 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. So, male or female, they are probably single. If you didn't know that, we already covered. They got a lot on their plate. But also, this 99 is given like a spiritual, obviously, the number nine, divinity, spiritual, but also almost done, very close to being done with something, very close to being at the end of a particular cycle. And they know what they're looking for, maybe to such a precise, like 99% fucking sure what it is that they're looking for. So depending on how much confusion you get or how mixed the signals are, that will kind of tell you how closely you may fit or how aligned you may be with what it is that they're looking for. Okay, Pringles, you got a lot to say, but I just saw this one message. They have no reason to be angry over a conversation. This person, you can go in with that, but they're gonna probably block you or stop talking to you. You're gonna get less. If this is a person you're already having conversations, I would just back. But that's free game and free advice. Um, hey baby, you woke? I hear you. Good morning. You don't brush your teeth? Okay. Go ahead, brush them. I already set it up. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, red flags. You're seeing the red flags on this person and they're seeing the red flags in you. Keeping things simple is really, like, I mean, if you already have this person's ear or you have their attention, you need to keep it simple because they already have enough confusion. Oh, and it's all having to do with their love life, really. Heart chakra, the Two of Cups, okay? Green too, yeah. It's a lot of people fighting for a position in this person's life. But they're prioritizing themselves. All they do is fight for number two because they're the one. Their numero uno is themselves right now. That's why I said they're single. So everybody's fighting for, number two, which is creating conflict and confusion, and that they're not even ready. They're focused somewhere else. This is their love life on the table, and this is what they've detached from, and this is why it's too much going on in their love life. Like, they don't care. Pringles, you just taking up the whole chat. This is why whoever this person is, you're not gonna get what you're looking for, honey. You're not gonna get what you're looking for. You're draining me just looking at the chat. This person is running from you. They're running from you. They will run from you. I haven't even read your messages, and I don't know your situation at all. And this is just for entertainment. But take it if it resonates. They running from you because you're disturbing my peace. Let me get a second and detach. I might have to. Could you put Pringles on timeout? You can still say what you want, and you'll still be able to watch the video and get the information. But you draining my chat, baby. You gotta go. Tiff, if you don't mind making Pringles invisible. You attracted that because you're not seeing yourself. You giving way too much to that person. So I didn't mean to call you to say make you invisible. I did mean to say that, but not literally. But I felt like that probably would hit you because you already feel invisible or not seen by this person. That's why you're saying so much in a general reading to a stranger. You don't feel seen. So as long as you don't feel seen, they won't see you. Okay. Um, Two of, what is this? Draw two. Oh, they are looking for two people, and they're like, twos keep coming out. Blue two, that's the truth. They're looking for a right hand, and they're looking for the one. They're looking for somebody that's their sex life. Like one person. to give it to, and they're not finding that person that they want because they're getting a reflection of themselves, which is not being free spirited, not ready for fun, not adventurous, and not ready for risk. So for some, that may resonate just for a few of you, but that's why you're not getting that from that person, because that's not what you're offering. So you're not getting that reflection. It doesn't mean that that's not what they want. They're just still in the energy of desiring it, but they could close up or detach really quickly when they kind of see or feel that that's not where you are. Like they may ring that bell, and if you don't answer, they move on. They could move on to another one, or they just move on. They change direction, change focus. Not even to another person, just something else. They're looking for someone who is honest. Like all the pretenders, they're looking for a true friend or true connections, soulful connections, Two of Cups energy, but like partnership, just honesty, people that they can trust, loyalty. Some of them are open to more than one person, like in as far as their love life. Excuse me. Or they're looking for that one person that completes their partnership. They are prioritizing themselves, and they want someone that prioritizes themselves as well, that would make them a number two, because they intend to be a number two. Like you're gonna be a number two to them. So like you won't be their top priority. If they prioritize themselves, they could also have children. Okay, so that would be included in the number one. So it's like you would come in second. You would come in probably with others that they would prioritize almost at the same, I don't know, level. I don't know, but it's just like you have to have something that, like, you have to prioritize yourself, or you have to, for some of you have to prioritize yourself, and you're also going to have, I don't know if this is like someone else to prioritize. Maybe they want someone that has children. For a select few of you, it's like they prefer somebody that is already dating someone else. Okay. Um, or you have to have something else that takes your attention, because they can't, like, this is not the person that's going to be 24/7. They're not going to be on call 24/7. They're not going to be around 24/7. What else? Draw two. Also, with some of you, it's like when they do get close to you, the pretender pops up. So it's like they're trying to connect with you, but then when they do, it seems like somebody else is attracted at the same time. So that is also something that is creating confusion for them. They're working through confusion with you as well, trying to understand why it is that someone seems to be connected to some, like you, or I don't know, something about that. You pick one, but you get two. Yeah, third party. And whoever the pretender is, they're killing the vibes, getting in the way of what they're feeling. For some of you, like I said, they want a passion with you. They want excitement. They want fun. They want a good time, but they feel like somebody else is getting in the way of that and holding that back. Draw two again. Maybe that's happening with you as well, as people getting in the way for both of you. So there's nothing happening, zero there. It's too many red flags. It's red flags. You may push away when you can tell that something else is interfering with this person. Even if it's just like their mindset, you can just tell they're not seeing you, or they're on a different page, a different timeline. It's just not a good time. Bad connection, hang up, call again, something like that. Okay, so third party energy, they just can tell you're on a different wavelength. It's not just the two of you, it's somebody else that's interfering. So you may get nothing from them, and that's why those are the times, because they're not interested in the third party energy. They're interested in a one-on-one with you. Shoot. Okay, let's see what else. Let's clear this out. I like my little Uno deck. It did give us some messages. Okay, let's put one somewhere. I'm moving around too because I got this heater. I keep seeing 911 towers. Towers. Seen it 3 times this morning. And it's right now 9 people in here and 11 lights. I don't know. They must be cleaning the street. I can't see them, but it's so loud. Let's see what's going on. What else? Page of Cups in reverse. 3 of Swords in reverse. Someone is getting rid of their trust issues. They have issues with trusting people, trusting people's authenticity. They have issues with trusting people's authenticity. Someone's dealing with that though. They're healing that. Like, you know, you are who you say you are, or until you prove differently, or you are who they say you are until you prove otherwise. They're like 10-10 is on the clock. They're like willing to trust that what they see in front of them is who you really are. But I don't think that they were able to originally. You know, they had all these preconceived notions and feelings and trauma about maybe people like you. It could be your situation. It could be how you look. It could be how you talk. It could be where you're from. It could be where you live. It could be what you do for work. It could be your past. It could be anything. Okay, like all the things. It could be any part of you that they have some kind of, everybody has something that they've dealt with from the past, but it can color your reality. It will color your reality. So that's what I feel is that they're seeing something differently. Okay, so they're seeing you for your face value. This is something that they want to. They want you, like, they see you and they're accepting what it is that you're offering, or they're accepting you as who you say, what you say, you know? So they want you to accept that from them too, that they're not trying to play you, that they're not trying to confuse you, that they're not trying to harm you. Like, they want you to heal your trust issues. They feel as if somebody feels, are we back on the love life? Shit, Spirit said, because I was just in my head, I was like, I don't even have a love life, to be honest. Why the fuck is all of this love life? And Spirit just slapped me. That's my mama. He just slapped me back. Like, Yeah, well, then you probably need to be listening even more than people who do have a love life. And it is pulling up exactly what's going on in physical reality because, yeah, either you need to clear it out. That's why you don't have a love life. You need to become aware, which is why you don't have a love life. Something. You need to care less. You need to care more. There's something to be learned for everybody. So, okay, we in this. Whether you have a love life, a beautiful one, if you have a beautiful one, just run, get out of here. Unless you're single, then have fun. But if you have, if you're not looking, get out of here. Or if nothing, is a little off, get out of here. Enjoy it. Okay, run for your life. Um, no, but whether you do or you don't, it's probably something here you need to know. Queen of Swords. Thank you too. Stefan, you done put your whole birthday and social security number in the chat. Okay. Oh, somebody is ready. They trust you like that. The Queen of Swords. Someone is they trust you with their heart. I don't think that that's something that they were ready to do before. They probably tricked you, made you think that they were offering you their heart, or maybe they tricked themselves. They thought they were offering you their heart. Okay, but the heart wasn't healed. So they really didn't have heart to give you. They had ego to give you. They had trauma, tears, fears to give you, but they weren't really pouring in love. They didn't know. Yeah, and someone's been investing though. They've been investing. They feel like you've gotten tired of this. You've turned cold to them. You've turned your back on them. Um, they feel like you healed. You healed what they didn't heal. And when they didn't heal, you walked away or you turned your back. You went cold. Some of them, they just feel like you got bored. Like you could have been investing, but what you were investing, this person did not match you. They didn't meet you. They didn't invest back. It's like always drinking with somebody, but they never buy the bottle. You're smoking with somebody, they never match you. And at some point, you got tired. I don't know why I'm saying it that way, but maybe that's like literally or something, or I don't know, the right person would get it with that scenario. But it's just like, it's not a huge problem if you were doing it freely because you wanted to. But at some point, you start to wonder, like, you don't ever reciprocate. What's that about? So they feel somebody, this is either you feel like you invested, they're not invested. That's the thing. You feel like you're investing and they're not. Um, Someone also feels like they invested their time, and for them, their time is money. So for you, you may have invested more in your time. This person may not respect your time, or they may not respect you. They could be narcissistic, so they don't really see anybody as their equal. It's kind of how the energy is coming through. Seven of Wands in reverse. Because this is somebody who tested you. You were too kind. You turned your cheek too many times, or you were too open and susceptible to like their manipulation, or they felt like you devalue yourself. Like they felt like you did not value yourself. You did not value your time. And if this is not something they consciously thought, this is subconscious. So they kind of reacted. What you got from them was like a reflection of how you were treating yourself. Maybe you were humbling yourself for this person's ego, or you were humbling yourself, whatever, for whatever reason. But in this particular situation, I feel like maybe that was what they would consider to be fake or phony. Like you were humbling yourself, this person was not. So like you would have to assert the same kind of self-respect, the same kind of boundaries, the same kind of, this is what I deserve, this is what I want. Now either they would like rise to that occasion, they would accept those standards, or they will walk away. But you stayed even though they did not give you what you were looking for, or you still poured into them. It's like rewarding our children's bad behavior, and then we wonder why they keep doing it. Not saying this is a grown up reading, but it's I don't know. It's a lot of information, just training, right? Queen of Swords and yeah, see, you're very honest, transparent, direct. This person just play games with you. Dishonesty, lies, trickery, scheming, and you may have continued to let them get away with this criminal activity. They see you as a cop. They know that you have the ability to stop them in their tracks, or you could say something. They may have even met that version of you, and that could be where the difference in this person's like respect for you. Like if they're narcissistic, they probably got upset when you started to instill these boundaries or get more direct, because you weren't doing that before. So you flipped the script. So they probably were going back and forth about which version of you was your truth or which version was real. I mean, it's all you. But for some of you, you weren't doing it on purpose. You weren't doing it like because you were doing it maybe because of love. Like you were just vulnerable. It's probably what enticed this person in the first place. You were soft, or you were trusting. But to them, they saw it as stupidity, naivety. So, yeah, they did not respect that, though they may have been attracted to it, and likely because for them that's something that they put away or something that they protect. They would not put that out there, like, you know, they would not expose, okay, their heart. They would not expose their heart so quickly or something like that. They felt like you did, and they didn't think, they thought you weren't like right. For some, they thought you weren't right in the head. I mean, I would say the same thing, but I have been that person. I'm not that person now, but that's because spirit put me in situations where my heart kept getting hurt. But I was taught like my heart is my power, my heart is my shield. So I've always worn it on my sleeve, really, most of my life. So this may have been someone, if they're not a narcissist, I'm sure that they probably portrayed narcissistic tendencies to you, likely in order to heal or move forward or to survive this connection with this individual. You're narcissistic. Everybody has some of those tendencies dormant in their ancestry, your lineage, your DNA. So it's in there. But some of the protective qualities of a narcissist is what was ignited in you. So they could be seeing you as a narcissist now, or they just think that this is who you've always been, like you meant to be an asshole or a cold-hearted asshole or cold-hearted bitch. Like there is someone who may be committed to misunderstanding you or seeing you in a different light. It's all coming from internal, who they are, their fear. So for some of you, that you may be open to them, but they got too much work to do in order to see you, and it just depends on whether they or not they want to do the work. Some of you are invested and you're still waiting to see if they're going to do the work, and some of you have already clocked this person as inauthentic, so you kind of could care less. And for those of you who could care less, it's like you're getting bored with it because they don't give you the authenticity, right? And because they still do the same things, they're still playing the same games. And the sword, what's this? So pace, postponement, chaos, pessimism. Yeah, that's you. You're not running from this person. You aren't scared, but you are disenchanted. The excitement that you felt, you're in this momentum, and you could be pessimistic on the subject of what you're truly asking for. For some of you, it's like the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords and the Seven of Swords, you may see this person, honestly, with the Queen of Swords, you're seeing this person like pretty much like they see you. They're looking at you with the deception and the trickery. It's like they're just playing games and trying to get over on you or get what they can get, like an opportunist. So the way you're looking at them is opportunity. Okay, well then what can you, like, how do you benefit me? So you're both looking at each other for benefit, but I feel like what you really wanted was something that was intimate, and you're still open to that, but you, I don't know, you're still open to that. Letting go of anxiety is the Nine of Swords in reverse. Letting go of anxiety, recovery, releasing worry, deep-seated fears. Oh, you healed. You heal. You're just bored. You're just bored. It's like you'll take what you want. You see what I'm, the Queen of Swords is like, you have very clear vision of all that this person may have to offer you, and depending on what they're extending, you may say, okay, come on in. Now for some of them, that's like a, you want to fuck with me? Let's see. Okay. um like, is this, that's that. That's what me and my son do when we play fighting. So it's like that. Maybe you play games with this person when y'all both out in the cold. Okay. Um, and for others, you're just very aware of what this person is offering, and you're very discerning about what you will, what offers they give that you will accept. So you're just strategic because they're being strategic. They're strategizing. I mean, it don't seem like they're strategizing in a way that's above the board. It seems like this person is not playing fair with you, but regardless, there is strategy. So you are either being very strategic with them, or for some of you, divine feminine, divine masculine energy is kind of like um, autopilot. Your higher self just takes over. Okay, God does your strategizing. So they probably think you're a force to be reckoned with, or that you're doing something deliberate. They could actually be running from you, but I don't think that's your truth. I don't think that you are like trying to annihilate this person, but they get what they give, and it becomes natural and easy for you. So they're used to people who can't turn it off, but you can, and you will. Like, if you don't, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your protection, your higher self will turn it off for you. Yeah, somebody may think you like, because that's why I said something is satiating about the way that you move. Maybe even when you give distance, or when you go cold, it drives this person crazy. Mostly because they don't think that's your authenticity. They know what, like, the heart that you have, right? They know how you love, it feels like, or your passion, whatever it is that you're hiding. The Queen of Swords is cold, frozen. So that heart is on ice. Like, why should I melt it? So, why should I let you in? That's your energy, that's your vibe, but this person may not believe that to be true. You could be, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups type of energy mostly. Even if you're a Queen of Pentacles, they see you, or a King of Pentacles, they see you as humble, not, the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords are seen as arrogant, or, oh, look at you, like that, that's how they're seen. It's a Pisces. I was an old Pisces in my life. I just burped up. I don't know. I just felt that energy. But yeah, it could be the past too. Okay. Maybe you've known this person for a long time, so they've seen other sides of you. but they don't think that this is your truth. They don't understand, like, they're not, this person, they're not thinking with a spiritual mind. And I think you're a spiritual male or female. So yeah, when you get too much devil energy, or people are moving and operating in too many low vibrational frequencies, it's like demonic activity. You naturally rise to the fucking occasion. You naturally become what you would need to override what's trying to override you or overwhelm you. It's your protective shield. So maybe with this situation, it used to be your heart, but now it's not. You've evolved into something different, something that they didn't expect, something new. You're something that they have not seen before. It's really who this person turned you into, but they don't recognize their own work. And they're actually in resistance to it. Like they feel like you're up to something, you're doing something, you know, you're trying to hurt them or be mean in some way, and you're just trying to survive. But to survive this situation, you had to slay. You had to cut off anything that was trying to threaten your life source. I mean, it's 3 swords in his heart in reverse. So whatever truth they're holding on to, they already went to war on it. Yeah, lucidly, Lucy. Oh, that was my sister's name. Said 100, spot on. That's how I'm listening, listening to the words. I'm like, yeah. I'm glad my mama smacked me, because I'm like, yeah, I do need to hear this. Because, yeah, sometimes you wonder, oh, am I being too cold? Am I being too mean? Is, you know, are they real this time? Why are you distrusting what has always protected you and guided you? It's what brought you to this person in the first place. When it was safe, you were different. After so many times, though, this is no longer like, oh, I made a mistake, or this is, it's deliberate, it's intentional. And even if it's not, it means that they are intentionally and deliberately choosing to operate at a lower frequency, to be a lesser version of self. They're choosing to move and operate in an energy that treats you coldly, dishonestly. Moon, keeping secrets, hiding. They were feeding off of you. They were feeding off of your love. Okay, and but you can't, it's not reciprocal, because they weren't offering you love when they were there was a time, that's why so many swords in your heart, because they were giving you swords. They were giving you judgment, they were giving you criticism, they were giving you war. You were offering love, you were offering empathy, you were offering forgiveness, you were offering understanding. Okay, yeah, they owe you. But you may not be thinking that. You may not even be aware of that. That's why I said it's happening. All you did is say, okay, I do not like what I see, so I'm going to look elsewhere, or I'm going to focus on me. That's all that you've done. But for them, it feels different. And for some, it's like a competition or something. They feel like you won, but they feel like you did this to them on purpose. Some of them are calling you a player, or saying that you played them or you play with them. Yeah, okay. Mary Marin says, I was aware the whole time. See, that's another thing too with the Queen of Swords. At a certain point, see, I don't know about the Queen of Swords truly. The Queen of Swords could be a high priestess. You know, the Queen of Swords could be a hermit. They have eyes on the back of their head. That's like fucking with your mama or your daddy. Yeah, they see you. They are you. They see you. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Um, Now, this Queen of Swords energy, I'm going to tell you that it is detaching you, or it's maybe turning some people off, but this is turning new people on. That's what I want to say. You're attracting you're attracting tens. It's a 10 of Pentacles. Why did the energy feel draining? It's not draining. This, you're healing somebody. I think whatever it is that you're doing for yourself, it's like you're falling into yourself and you're pulling. Okay, I don't know. It's, you're attracting something into you. You're not racing forward, which would push you in the energy of pushing things away. Like you're literally chasing something um, outside of you, but that's not what you're doing. You're really grounded in this Queen of Swords energy. A lot of times the Queen of Swords is fighting, or they're leaning forward because they're seeking understanding. They're seeking clarity, right? No, you have enough clarity. You have enough understanding. You have enough awareness. In fact, you may have too much awareness of others. So you are becoming self-absorbed. You are becoming selfish. You are becoming, this is your villain era. For some of you, it's your villain era. Not that you are a villain, but that people will villainize you because it's only if they can't accept their mirror. Some people love their mirror, embrace their mirror. You reflect them to them, and they might become obsessed with you. They might become fucking obsessed. So it's like a blessing. Like, oh my God, yes, I thought, like, yes, I thought that was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just one other person. I'm just wondering, and it's like, yes, you get it. So you are attracting people like that to you, but this person is they're choosing another route, another way. Maybe it's their time to be who you used to be, but you've already learned that lesson. Like, I'm hearing somebody like, that's cute, I did that for a while. You could be older than this person. It's just like, I get it. I did that for a while, but no, that's not it. That's not where it's at. This is where it's at. So you're just on different timelines. You're not of the same mind. And who you're being guided, what part of you're being guided to bring to the forefront is what uplifts you, liberates you, and gets you your justice. Okay, this is what ascends you. This is what pushes you forward. This is really war. Your past calling for who you used to be, but the life that you live with the past caused you to be something more. So if you want to hold on to the more, you have to move forward. And this is how you move forward when there's a war against you and your authenticity, and you want to hold on to that truth. Um, yeah, it's all good. Financial independence. But see, they're only seeing the negative in you. They're thinking that you've just turned into somebody totally different. They think you're obsessed with status. You're obsessed with status, or you're obsessed with looks, or you're obsessed with money, or all you care about is money. You don't value family. You don't value love. Like, if that's who you used to be, the way that you showed that you valued those things, they think you don't value it because you're moving different. But this may be because this is not about whether or not, there's no question of whether or not you value it. That's internal. That's who you are. That's in your fucking DNA. The question is, how do you protect it? How do you provide for it? How do you keep it secure and stable? And the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords energy is how the fuck you do that. It's called growing the fuck up, like all the way up. Not saying you don't have a good time, but when there's a war against your mind and your heart that has manifest for you a life that you feel safe and stable in, this is not a game. It's not funny. It's like serious as fuck. So that they're getting a serious side from you, but that's because that's what their energy, or that's where their inability to be honest, and forthright, or to give you their truth, that's what it's doing to you. The illusions, the Seven of Swords energy, the dishonesty, the lies, the trickery, the scheming, the deceit, all this activity that they're coming in with, okay, that you have to like sift and sort through. It ain't supposed to be confusing. It's supposed to be simple. The Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, they don't move forward with confusion and chaos. Confusion and chaos is when they don't give a fuck about it and they're just gonna have a good time. They're gonna play and have a good time. But when they're really trying to create something real in their life, fuck are you like? What do you want me to do with that? I can't do nothing with it. What are you talking about? Nothing. It's confusion. It's what? That's the energy. Okay, but you're attracting people who they love it. They love how you move. You're giving them peace. They feel like you see them clearly. They are someone who values, the long-term game. You are someone who is building a strong foundation. You are a strong foundation. They see you as someone who is secure, someone who has secured, like you. I feel like with the root chakra, you secured yourself. So you're coming through as an opportunity to connect, because these are people who feel secure within themselves too. So they're seeing you as equals. Now you have people from the past. These may be people who have already dealt with you. They could have either been on the other side, but they're not upset at you for the changes that you made. In fact, hey, Coach Unique, welcome. Michi said 100%. No more narcissistic shits, okay? Yeah, or you have to accept what you dish. You got it. You can't be dishing out what you can't fucking take. It don't work that way. Some of them were on the other side, but they're like giving you a round of applause. Congratulations for surviving. Congratulations for moving forward. And thank you for fucking forgiving me. Like they have a peace of mind because you see or you understand. Because for some of you, you didn't change for no reason. You realized that something was not right. You realized an imbalance. You realized a deception. You realized a transgression, and you fucking corrected it. You fixed it. And you did it by yourself. Even if it was them, you were allowing them too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're accountable. It's just accountability. I could leave it at that. It's 1,000 different scenarios, but it's just accountability. Somebody has said, like, yeah, it takes two, and it does. It's like, yes, you did this to you, you did this to me, but also we both have to say, I allowed you to do this, I allowed you to do this. So you know what I'm saying? It's like, so these are individuals. You may have some that are coming from the past, so they was acting bad too, but they were, like I said, it's something you may have allowed people to get away with. You may have not even known, not what you do. Some people don't know that they're actually causing a grievance to you. And some of us didn't know that we were actually asking for it. You see what I'm saying? Like something like that. But anyway, that kind of accountability is giving them the clarity that they need, like to push them into a spirit of forgiveness and acceptance. And for some, it's like what they needed to be done with another situation. And for some, it's what they needed to like see you clearly, to forgive you and set you free, or for some to come towards you. Like the 10 of Pentacles, that's like on some serious shit, like matrimony. Like, I mean, you're exhibiting the kind of maturity and qualities of discernment and awareness that, like, me love you long time. Me love you long time. So there's happiness. You got individuals here with happiness, love, hope in their heart. Hope is expensive as fuck. And you got somebody running it up. You got somebody running it up. I have Gemini, I have Virgo, I have Scorpio, I have Sagittarius, I have Aquarius, I have Taurus. They are running it up. And hope and good vibes. I can't make it up. This is the card of hope and good vibes. It's the 10 of Cups. Somebody's like, man, 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Oh, somebody is taking a gamble and cashing. Oh, they're cashing in. Cashing in. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, they already know. Somebody, this is what they're looking at. Because it don't look like shit is happening. You know what I'm saying? Maybe these individuals have not come towards you yet. Or if they do, it's very slow. Things are slow. You could be getting bored. It's losing momentum. Yeah, no, you want quick, you want fast. That's going to be that toxic trash. And I'm not saying that the people are trash. I'm saying, yes, I am. We're all trash when we're being toxic. Okay, that's our lower nature. And I'm not saying that we don't have to face, embrace, clean it up. And, it should be hot as fuck if you're going to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Do it well, do it and do it right. Okay. Make sure it works for your life. I'm not shitting on the toxicity. What I'm saying, though, is that this is someone who is capable of much more. And that kind of seems like where they're going with this. Like, this is what they're feeling or what they're thinking about. And so they know that all it would take is for them to invest, for them to be real, for them to be all of who they are in physical reality with you, and it's going to be everything they dreamed and more. And not just the vibes, but the vibes are going to feed the desire to do the things that bring in the physical manifestations that make this life truly abundant, like paradise. But what? I did go really high for that energy. I had to pick it up, Liam. It was like a star up there. I was like, "Ooh, that's good with the 10 of Cups." I had to pick it up, but I ain't going nowhere. I'm here with you, boo. Why are you tripping? Okay, so also, because some are not. We got unbothered energy. That energy that just came through is not unbothered. Somebody bothering you. That's a message for in this reading. So you have someone that's bothered by the fact that you're unbothered by the past, and maybe even the past with these individuals or this individual in particular. If you have past people coming back towards you and you're not focused, or you're not still in a place of, you're not stressed, you're not pressed, you're not hurt, you're not, falling into pieces over what used to be. You have people that do not like to see this because, I don't know, they don't want this. It means you're going to continue to move forward. They want you to go back to what you used to do that they benefited from, but I guess it didn't benefit you. They want you to go back to that. You don't want to go back. You want to go forward, and they don't want to go forward with you. So that energy is coming in to try to, root you to the past. But I don't feel that you're running into the future. I just picked that future energy up because it was like right here. And I was just like, ooh, let me just read that right quick. But like I said, really, it's probably nothing going on right now. But that's the mindset of what you're attracting. That's the mindset. These are people who are they're visionaries. They're always focused on what's next, but they're both feet on the ground in what is currently right now, which is probably why things aren't moving as quickly, or they may not be communicating. Definitely not moving or operating in a toxic energy. No, the magician. These people are serious. These are masculines and feminines who are serious about manifesting their lives. Like deliberately, we're always manifesting, but I mean, they're deliberately and intentionally cleaning up their minds, guiding their thoughts, cleaning up their hearts, healing their hearts, listening to their hearts, and walking it. Like their mind and heart is talking it. They're really doing it. Like they're really doing this shit for themselves and their own personal lives. So they already know that it only takes for them to start to sow those kind of seeds in your reality, to walk like that with you. You see what I'm saying? To walk like that with you. And then everything that comes from you. These are children, but you may not have children with this person. You may not have children with them. But everything that you create together is your baby, it's your child. So feel the earth and become many. That's like what it's about. It's your creations, someone that you can manifest with. Yeah, this person, if they're not communicating to you and you're still feeling their energy, and you're even picking up on a little bit of what I just got through, picking up from the future energy, and you're only the only pessimism or the only boredom with them, the only pessimism or your only grievance really is that they're not doing anything like in your life or with you, then you need to know like they're sure about you. Now, for some, you're not going to like what I'm about to say next, but it's kind of like they're so certain of themselves that they don't think you're going to go anywhere or that anyone is going to take their place. So they're not rushing, because this person is skilled with the art of communication. Like they could communicate very honestly, openly, and clearly, directly with you. They could tell you what their intentions are. They could tell you what they want, what they see. They could open up to you if they want to, but they don't feel the need. They don't feel the need to open up their vaults. I don't know if it's because you're overgiving and oversharing and you got them feeling overconfident, or if, I don't know, or they're just this confident in themselves. Only your particular situation, but that's just what I'm reading off of this person. There's somebody who is detaching from some kind of emotional issues or emotional situation. They're abandoning it and walking away altogether. The Tower is here. Something that they saw or something that was made clear, someone is not cooperating. There's the end of some kind of cooperation or some kind of situation here. Someone's not doing what the fuck they want them to do, and so they're detaching emotionally. But they're running. They're trying to escape. You said the arrogance. The balls on these people. And I'm talking about women too. Male, female, I don't know. But the balls. The sheer audacity. Eight of Swords in reverse. Oh my God. We got a lot of people. That's my I don't even know what to call it. Catch 22, or I don't even know what to call it. But I get so tickled by arrogance and pride and audacity. It depends on who you are. If I like it, I could even be attracted to it. But I'm always tickled by it. Anyway, there's a pipe. They like, oh, you're not going to do what I want you to do? Oh, so it's no. Okay. This could even be someone that wanted you to bridge a gap or create something for someone else. Like they wanted you to work with someone else or make something happen with someone else, and you didn't do what they wanted you to do. So they're disconnecting from you. They're like through. But it says escapism. They're just going to try to find somebody else to do it. They're going to try to find somebody else to do what you want to do. Whoever this person is, very confident, but they like, oh, okay. This person, the death energy, they are not playing. Like whoever this person is, it could be a Scorpio. It's a Scorpio. It's two of them in a Pisces. It's a Scorpio. Why is it so funny? It's the death, the tower. They're like literally. This is how I'm seeing it. Like in the movies, like a mobster, a gangster. Can you do this, or can you take care of this for me? No, okay. Can you take care of this for me? Can you do this for me? Okay. Like how when the mobster come in and they asking like, okay, who took the money? Who took the money? I don't know what you're. Who took the money? Anybody got anything to say? Do you know who took the? No. I don't know what this. Don't know what this is, but maybe if this is you, this is how you're coming across. Somebody like they hurt. They heart isn't in it. They are trying. They need cooperation. They need somebody that's gonna get the job done. They're like literally. They're looking for someone that's gonna get the job done. I don't know what the job is. What's the Three of Pentacles in reverse? They need someone that can get the job done. Capricorn. Yeah, work. It's not even that it's work for free. You get paid, or they're gonna take care of you. But what is this? Two of Pentacles. Okay, this is not necessarily someone asking for something. This is, or not, when I say asking for something, it's not like they're looking for something, like I was saying, This is, you have to be able to walk a certain line, or you have to be able to handle more than one situation. You have to be able. This could even be regarding timeline jumping. This could be someone that's trying to, like the death energy, that's like a ghost. They're trying to outmaneuver these contracts, the Hierophant in reverse, entities, contracts, secret societies, organizations, trying to get their head, trying to get their mind, trying to control their life, trying to control a narrative. You've got to be able to work both timelines if this is going to be someone that you work with. So they got a lot of people that want to work with them, but if you can't handle the workload, like, you got to be, what is it? Heaven proof and no, heaven bound and hell proof. Like you got to be able to move up and down that vibrational scale. Really, that's about the emotions. It's just somebody, you're going to be in your feelings. Water signs, yeah, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't see Cancer on here, but Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, it could be a water sign that's like this. Like you're going to have to feel your feelings. You're going to be in your feelings. If you can't handle your emotions or you can't handle your feelings, you can't handle me. And someone could be realizing this, like, shit, I got work to do. They could be someone who has a lot of confidence, but that confidence does not extend when the emotions aren't where they need them to be. So someone has to be like self-fulfilled emotionally, or self-contained or tamed, okay, emotionally. Temperance energy is what I'm getting. And it's like, it's okay if you're not, if you're not there. It's like, okay, but bye. So if you're like angry, mad, they have no time for that. They got to keep moving. Someone's on a mission here. What's the mission, or what's this? Something that they've already invested or put into, something that they're trying to get out of something, and they're already almost there. Let's see, what is it? My back is I can't get it. It's oh, I got it. Sorry. It was driving me nuts. I couldn't focus because my back was itching. Maybe that's just it. This is someone like I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine, but if you don't got the time or you can't do it, like on to the next one. But it could feel like a death sentence. Maybe this is somebody they already know. Oh, big bags when they come through. The heart chakra, big bags when they come through. Like either you got it or you don't. It's cool. You know, they'll go to somebody else. If you won't do it, somebody else will. They need somebody to push this, you know? Push it. Push it. They on the go. They're on the move. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy coming through too. I got work to do. I'm laughing because I'm so tickled with this Pisces and this Taurus. It's like boss babies. I'm sorry, y'all. I get, because my son came in here. Like, get this off of me. So I just, these boss babies, like I didn't sign up for this. That's y'all shit. That's these entities and shit. I didn't sign up for these bloodlines and all of this shit. I don't got nothing to do with that. I don't care who you may like. I love my mom, I love my mother, I love my father. I don't know what y'all talking about who you chose to make a baby with. Nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about. All of that, the bloodlines, the energy, the entity, whatever side of them you say, because all I see is my mommy and my daddy. So I know what the fuck your grievances are. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I don't know what the fuck your problems are. But I don't give a fuck about none of that. I didn't sign up for none of that. That's not why I came here. I saw you and I saw you and I said, oh, I like how y'all move and I'm game for that. And they even scrolled back. Y'all got spirit babies. Either they're already here or this is what they were waiting. They were like sitting up there just waiting, watching your lives, the game of your life play out. They're rewinding, going back to the past like, oh yeah, okay. Yep. Yeah. I'm ready for you. They're ready for you. Like your authenticity. They don't care nothing about whatever this stuff is. They just trying to get out of it. They don't want to deal with it. The war is happening between, like, it may be a war between you and them, but they're the ones in the middle. They're the ones feeling it. They don't want none of that. Can you handle this? Can you get rid of this? No? Okay. Next. Like, I love you. I love... Oh, it's a song. These babies are gangsters. They're boss baby gangsters. I'm sorry. I just love them so much. Okay, just give me a second. I'll blow a stack vibrationally on these babies. I can't wait till I have a day where I can blow a stack on them physically. But, well, not a stack, stacks. I miss them. I love them. I don't know. I can't think of the song. It's probably a TikTok song, but it's something like that. Like, I miss you. I love you. But if you can't, if you still going through this or you got this going on, I'm sorry. I gotta go. Okay, for a sword. Yeah. If you haven't healed, it's somebody that's like, that's how they move. It's okay. If you still on that same old page or you still worried about that same old thing, that's cool. But don't ring my line. This is how these. If these are not children, this could be resonating as your truth. You just have the heart of a child, because that's how they move. Everything is about how to be happy. You would remember that as a child. You never understood what people were. I don't understand what all the complaining is about. I don't understand what all the arguing is about. I don't understand what all this other shit is about. Why can't you just do that so that we can be happy? Or don't do that and still be happy. What's wrong? All right, I'm sorry, y'all. What else? Yeah, 8 of Swords in reverse. Something takes bravery and confidence. They like, you got it? No, okay, that's okay. I'll come back to you later. 10 of Swords. I'm telling you, somebody Man, I'm there is somebody, they could be childish, they have the heart of a child, or I'm telling you that this is a child. But the way they kill that ego so smooth, so quick, they just be like, oh my God. And if it's your child, you probably just they take your soul because it's just so real. It's so real. It's so real. Okay. Oh. Okay, stop laughing. Somebody is not happy about this. Somebody is very pissed about this, or pissed about how they feel like somebody's inconsistency is causing them issues. So they have a bad temper. They feel like they're taking action or blinded action or something like that. They're angry, so they're moving out of anger, and it's causing issues. Issues, or this is what they're anticipating. So someone is in fear. Again, they would tell you the same thing that they're going to do. Kill all your fears and keep moving. Kill them all and keep moving. What are you doing? Because somebody is on the floor or somebody is on the ground, but they're just laid out and they're staying there. They're like falling out. The King of Wands, this is falling out, having a tantrum. They're falling into this energy of bitterness and just sitting in it. Now, it could be because it's affecting something that has to do with like work or money, or this could just be their ego. It's an ego blow, and they are allowing this to really, like, they're very enraged. Okay, we got Gemini, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries energy. So somebody has a very intense or a very like intense bad temper. So something is not like, they're not taking that ego blow lightly. But I feel, because the Eight of Swords is up twice, it's like whoever this person is, their intentions are not bad. Like, their intentions, it says productive, aware, releasing, offering freedom, survival. That means they're surviving, and by surviving, they're doing you a service by offering the light of how to survive. They are even, this person is so confident that they're in a place of positivity, that not only can you survive whatever it is that you're going through, they know how to do it, and that means you can do it too. But they also are sowing seeds of positivity or light. It says hope. I said hope is expensive. This person is, that's a seed that they're sowing. So they're actually giving something to you, even in their detachment, or what someone is considering to be an ego blow, is like a gift, really. But this person may not see it that way. You know, that's perception. And it also takes a level of depth. You have to be aware of your soul, what your soul truly is asking for. But if it's just ego and that's all you're operating on, that's all you know, that's all you see, or that's all you're willing to, dive into or deal with, then yeah, this is going to feel like somebody trying to take you completely out. But I don't think so. I think they're trying to kill off what is not true. King of Wands in reverse is never your truth. It's always temporary. So even if this is like you were a roaring lion, you were pissed the fuck off. Could be a Leo. You were like a roaring lion, pissed the fuck off. Your intentions could have been good, but the way that you were dealing with it was only going to cause you more issues. They could have walked away from you, killed that ego. But it's like they did you a service. Whether or not you see it that way or you see that, that's up to you. That's up to you. That's the hard work that Grim Reapers do. Not everybody is a Grim Reaper, and you'd be surprised who is one. Like initiations, it comes through getting the work done. That's like there are children who are getting the work done before their parents or before other grown folks around them. So they're a savior. You could be a liability. You hear him? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, because this is about soul contracts, soulmates. They know you don't. It doesn't matter about age. This person could be younger than you. It doesn't matter about age. It's about spirit. Somebody knows the spirit. Somebody knows about love. Somebody understands the dynamics of partnerships and how they work together. Someone is very observant. That's the word. Observant. They see what works. They also see what you value, and they watch your choices and how they work out for you. For some of you, they're looking at two people who aren't together. They feel like you're made for each other. They see this as stupid. And then they feel as if you are internalizing some kind of guilt, or you're tearing yourself down, or becoming your biggest inner critic because of it. And they don't understand why. When you're literally the same two people, they see you, you're the same separate as you could like are when you're together. It's like, but you can't be that person if you're on the floor dead. Like, get up and be who you are. You're the king of wands. You're upside down. Just turn it around. What are you doing? Stand up straight, or turn that around. Just be you. That's I'm telling you. I don't know. They could be younger than you, but they see very mature. Emotionally, that's what it is. Emotional maturity and discernment, really, because it's their sight too, their vision, how they can see through these things. Intuition, third eye energy, sixth sense awareness. I'm just thinking about that movie. That was a child. Again, does not have to be a child. This could be somebody that you see or consider to be childish, or immature, or you just, they're younger than you, so you don't really take what they say or their experience, or why they are the way they are. You don't really take it into consideration, or you discredit that, but they don't. Or you do this to yourself. You could discredit yourself. This is not somebody that's discrediting you. You do have someone that is discrediting you, though. We got the Queen of Wands, obviously, that's in reverse over here. This could be someone's mate. King of Wands to the Queen of Wands in reverse. You're both discrediting one another. You're both angry at one another, and you're tearing each other down. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah, someone is controlling. They keep trying to control the dynamics of a situation. I'm assuming you guys are in separation, divorce, or you're just not together. You're not on the same page. You could be angry about different things, which also could mean that you're holding on vibrationally to two different spaces, so you don't even meet in the same place at the same time. You're not aligned with one another, and one or the other of you keeps trying to enforce some kind of tyrant type of energy, abuse of power, domination, rigid, controlling, but also like trying to do this sneakier behind the scenes, and you ain't with it. You're not interested, you're not accepting it, you're not dealing with it. This could even be like I was talking about children again. This could be both of you in the same place doing that same thing, and they're not fucking with neither one of you. 1111. If this is your child, they are so like solid. They're solid. Ten of Wands in reverse. You can't burden your child down. You can't burden your child with your emotions because they don't play that shit. And I think that's because that's really your truth. So some of you are in these spaces of being pissed off because you're playing games that you don't fucking play. And your child's giving you evidence of that. Why are they chill and relaxing? You acting a whole goddamn fool. They're giving you a light. Or if you're chill and relaxed and you're pissed and they're acting a fool, they're trying to turn the lights on for you. Like, that's what you need to deal with. That's what you need to see. That's what you need to heal. You're upset about something. Fix it. Because the Ten of Wands, they're not going to deal with it. These are boss babies. They came here with a specific purpose. They also have specific destinies. There's things that they want to do. Spirit babies are different. They different. Like selection. They chose you. And parents, they chose you for your different qualities. You're making who they are. But when you don't be who you are, they're looking at you like, what the fuck is wrong with you? There's someone, they want empathy from their child, or they want their child to see things their way, and they're like, why would I see it that way when you don't even see it that way? Like, that's not really your truth. You're not even being you. Somebody, you at the heart of a child is speaking. And if it's not a child, like I said, these are people that, this is a person who has this kind of depth or this kind of understanding or this kind of awareness or anything like that, but they do. That's lighthearted and foolish, or they can afford to be silly or be whimsical or what do you call that, playful, careless, carefree, the full energy, make light of things, take life easy, not worry too much or over worry. They're not overstressed. They're not burdened down with anxieties. Something else came to mind. They take risks or leaps of faith. They can afford to like believe the best in people even when they don't give them a good reason to. It's because of what they've lived. It's because of what they've survived. It's because of who they really are that you don't see, because they don't have to wear it on the outside. It's in their DNA. It's in their veins. It's who they are. They learn the lesson. They move forward. But you probably, they could be younger than you. You can see them as foolish. Three of Wands. You may see them as foolish. There's something that they're not taking action on, or there's something they're stalling on, or something like that. Someone is not moving, or someone's focused on something or focused elsewhere looking for something, and someone sees this as foolish. Whole time it's the King of Swords, the King of Swords. Someone comes across as a fool, but they are like you would say, because this is the Ace of Cups, it's like too much, only fools fall in love, too much lovey-dovey, too much I don't know, head in the clouds or romanticizing or something like that. But the strategic side of their mind is just as developed. Their clarity is just as fucking developed. Their discernment is just as developed. It was showing how they navigate around you. This is probably somebody that you, like whoever this person is, you can't get over on them. And you don't understand why. It's because you are underestimating them fully. Here. Oh, can you throw this away?
Oh, wait.
Thank you.
What?
Knight of Cups. Yeah, you're wondering or questioning whether or not this person loves you, because I guess the way that they used to let their feelings through with you was a lot deeper, or they gave a lot more, and now you're looking for that same kind of love dump or that same kind of openness, and you're not getting it. You've been giving this person nothing but, for some of you, I don't know what the situation is, but for some of you, you haven't been giving this person anything except for your strategy, except for your criticizing, except for like all you're giving them is swords. Why would they keep running off their heart space for you, and all you're giving them is a bunch of swords? They got their own sword, they got their own strategy, and then they have other people who are waiting, who want to love on them, who want to care for them or care about them. So you have competition. So if you're just coming through with swords, you've already lost. This, I was gonna say, my son just closed the door so I can, say the truth. Not the truth, but like raw. Okay, because what I was getting is somebody, you're just giving them the dick, or that's it. That's it, or that's all you're offering, and you're wondering why this person don't have their heart out on the line for that. Why would they? You want their legs open, right? Not their heart. You didn't pay for that. That's not what you're given, or vice versa. Should their heart be open too? Are both open? Like, I don't know, but something is coming across as not reciprocal, and someone is like upset with this individual. That's what I'm getting. But you're not seeing the clarity in their movements. You're not understanding the reciprocity that needs to happen here. Also, their standards are different. It's somebody who's judging you, or kind of like, you're not doing what I do or how I do it, but your standards are totally different, because they may be okay with that, but you're not. Or you may believe in giving someone what they're asking for or what they're giving to you. And standard is, oh, I'm going to give my all because of how I see you. And then they never give it back. Now, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets to do what they want to. But I'm assuming you're looking at this person like, how you going to tell me to do that when it don't work for you? Anxiety, chronic burnout, losing faith, restlessness, stagnation, exhaustion. It's the Four of Swords in reverse. There's no healing. There's like, that don't feel good. How long can you keep that up? So you're looking at them like, that's not wise. That's not experience. That's not giving me clarity of how to win or how to make this work for the both of us so that we both win. You're telling me how to push them forward and how to make them win at my expense. Someone feels as if there's a person and you're teaching me how to be a fucking human sacrifice, because you were a human sacrifice. This is somebody that could be waking up to their father or mother and how they moved and operated. Not saying that they didn't do it for a good reason, but this is like the evolution of that. They don't want to do what someone did because they don't like the way they wore it, or they don't like what it did to them. So they don't want to live that exact example. They want to learn from it. They want to become better or more. King of Cups energy. Somebody's heart is so big and they're holding so much in, but it is so much in there. With the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups, someone has so much love, so much clarity to offer. Wow. The Queen of Cups too. The Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Man, this could just be two people here, or this is somebody who they got so much love for you. So much love for you any day, anytime. They could just literally just run it up. Just run it up, bottle after bottle after bottle, bands. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I just have a whole little suit here of water energy. The Knight of Cups to the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups staring right at the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is looking at her cups. So she's focused on her, focused on healing. This King of Cups is focused on you. They're focused on you, the Empress. This could be a Magician energy. Yeah, Justice. And the Hangman. They're stuck on you. They're stuck on you being the person that they're due. Like they're due this from you. They're due this empathy. They're due this understanding. They're due this love. They're due this care. Okay? Because this is what they've given to you. Or this is what this person feels that you are due, and they are giving this to you. It's like recognition or something. Or you owe them. You owe them some love, something. Justice. The heart. Justice of the heart. Yeah, someone wants to honor and protect your heart. You could be stubborn, really. You could be stubborn. Like you could stay stuck on something, or you won't move until you have clarity. I don't care what they do. Yeah, literally. They could make your wishes come true. Money. We even have the Ace of Swords. They could give you understanding, clarity. They could even bring conflict to your fucking doorstep. Someone that they could literally do nothing. Nothing motivates you or moves you the way that love does. Someone's giving you recognition for that. This is why they keep coming back to you. Even if they're not expressing that, it's the King of Cups. We do have the Knight of Cups, but they're in and out. They do express themselves to you. 1122, they do express themselves to you, and usually reciprocally, but not always in the same measure or in the same way or on the same day. You know, like, I don't know, something's inconsistent about it, but they consistently come back to you, and that's why. What was why? Oh shit. What was why? I'm gonna have to watch the whole video over again for that. They keep coming back to you. I don't know. I think it's because of what motivates you. Motivated by love. Somebody loves that. That's Ilya 1123 on the clock. That's a damn, that's a really old video. Like when I first started, well, not first started, but first started on YouTube. That was it was a twin flame video that was called Motivated by Love. But yeah, that's how this person feels about you. It is the King of Cups. It's the same suit. So for some of you, it could be your twin flame. But I don't know. That's neither here nor there. It's what motivates you. Yeah, Taurus energy again with the Empress. Split the deck one more time. It's the Emperor. I can't make this shit up. The Empress of the Empress. What's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Yeah, this person, they don't see, there is no, like, I don't, it doesn't, you can't get it wrong for them. You can do no wrong in this person's eyes when you are motivated by what they see as the supreme energy, which is love. They feel like that is what gives you your strength. That is where your confidence comes from, your courage, your focus, your ability to persuade, your influence, your energy. This is how you overcome every obstacle. This is how you rise. You don't have to be a Leo, but the strength energy is really coming through strongly. Like I said, you could definitely be a Taurus or a water sign, but it's what you're motivated by. That life force, it's not even the sun. It's not even like, that's like adoration, ego, being seen, fame. It's not that. Like, it's the heart. That's what they're like. Your light is different. You're different. You're different. Your light is, your energy is something that comes from within. It's something that's born with from within, and it comes with no burden. Somebody feels like you put in the work. Like, again, heavy bands, queen of cups, king of cups. You know, the king of cups, they can run it up. Oh, they can run it up. They're more discerning though. The queen of cups though, just in the Empress, it's like a never, it never stops flowing. It never stops flowing. If it stops flowing in your direction, it's because you asked for it. It's no question about it. Because the star, this hope, like, you should be depleted. You can't keep believing in the best in somebody over and over and over again and survive and still be healed and loving and light and all of that, and it's like really the real shit. It's not just like frivolous. I mean, like, you can love, you can pour love, you can create, you can instill love. Like, people are literally feeling it in the moment. It's solid as fucking real as fuck with the 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups in reverse. These are people that don't even like you, don't want to work with you, don't want to love you, and they will love you, and it'll be genuine and solid as fuck. Like, you could literally live in it, be in it. You could, like, that could be your reality. That's the kind of work you put in. No, they see it as a fucking level of mastery that they really have not seen. They've always felt that they deserve because it's the work that they do, but they've never seen anybody's strength again. And the 6 of Swords, they've never seen anybody do it like you or learn the lessons as quickly as you do and still be able to pour out like this. The Empress and the Queen of Cups, like, the love that you give, it just continues. They could even be talking about themselves. Like, this is the love you give them. But all right, you guys. Yeah, Spirit said I'll be talking forever. That's on the Queen, this King of Cups and Queen of Cups and the Empress. There go your donors or your what you call them. This message has been approved and paid for by the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, the Queen and the King of Love. Okay, well, yeah, divine feminine and masculine energy for sure on the table, and they just keep pouring. So I would be here talking until I was fucking probably pass out and need to eat. So I'm gonna go. But that's the reading, that's the energy, and I will see you guys. Thank you, Coach. uh, I'm saying thank you, Coach. I love your name, and that's how you come. She said you did that, man, because they could just keep pouring, and I be gobbling it up too, so I could just keep talking. But I'm gonna go. I'll see y'all on the next live. Bye.